welcome to walkthrough's gameplay video of Armored Warfare Open Beta Head Start. I'm just blind. I didn't say that right. And welcome back to let's try that again. And welcome to walkthrough's gameplay video of Armored Warfare Open Beta Head Start. I'm just blind. Yeah, that's much better. And let's continue. All right. So last gameplay video, I went over how the game worked. For those of you that may be new, and I will continue doing so, but at a more leisurely place. So yeah. Alright, well, let's do the M113 again, and let's kill things. Actually, there's the M1 check out. Let's look at base. Base is interesting. From what I understand, the base, basically base allows you to get experience towards stuff, or just general upgrades. Yeah, and it's very work in progress, so I'm not going to mess with it quite yet, because I don't really need it. I don't really need it, and since Sabrina, we're going to go with Max. Mr. Max. Or Mr. Koenig. Okay, Mr. Koenig, there you go. Alright, now let's go kill things. And I'll go over the gameplay again, because we really didn't have a chance to go over the gameplay, because, well, actually, I got even better thing to go over the gameplay with. I have the MBT-70. How about that? Oh, you know what? We need to look at details. How about when I use a tank, I'll look at the details. How about that? There we go. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do for now on, is look at the, when I get a new tank, I'll look at the details. You know, when I start using a tank, I'll look at the details. I was kind of doing that already, and I was doing that in World Things PC. Wait, was I? I was doing it in this game for sure, but I was doing this game for premium vehicles, yeah. But yeah, this will allow me to explain the in-game mechanics a little bit better, as it's higher tier. And don't worry, I had tier 7. I had a tier 7 in the early access periods. So I'm pretty good, and I use this thing a lot because it's amazing. It has armor, it has a gun, it has speed. What more do you want? Reactor and counter. It has accuracy. Basically, the only thing something does not have is a reload time. It has like a 12-second reload time, I think. So yeah. Yeah, I forgot to switch commanders. And whenever you get a vehicle, make sure you look at what commander is this for that vehicle. Don't be like me where you forget. This is the new map. It first appeared in the stress test, but stress test is basically open beta. So yeah, first appeared in open beta. I mean, this is technically open beta as well, but yeah. That's a pretty interesting map. Reminds me a whole lot of Battlefield 2 Chinese maps. Just them in general. Oh, I forgot to explain this screen. Yeah, Reactor Encounter is the name of the map and the game mode. The name of the map is top. The game mode is center, or game mode below that. Then you got. You got fill up on this one. Actually, you can look at here. Yeah. As you can see, you have top. You have the map name. Below that is the game type. Below that is the teams. Your team's always on the left. Enemy team's always on the right. And then you can see, and then the team. If you see on the far left and the far right, those are the platoons with the alpha, beta, and Charlie. Alpha, beta, and well, the alpha, beta symbols. And then to the right and left of them, going in towards the center, is the names of the players. To the right of that, or to the left of that, is the name of the tank. To the right or left of that is the tier, and then to the right or left of that. But I'm basically going from your team to the right and enemy team to the left. And you see those symbols. Those are what tanks. But those are the type of tanks that you have. Full diamond is medium main battle tanks. Hollow diamond is light tanks. Circles are armored fighting vehicles. Triangles to the side are tank destroyers, and the little house is artilleries. All right, let's keep moving. Where's my team heading? Oh, we need to go top now. What I like to do is I like to wait for my team to do something, then go up there. Now, the MBT-70 is fully capable of holding its own holding its own in guarding something. Unless, of course, the enemy is smart enough to go and flank the thing. Or just rush the thing and just rush faster than they can reload. Whatever, yeah. I'm ready to that. Oh, by the way, there are hotkeys for your commands. And also you can hit Z for your commands as well. Oh, but I might as well explain the central HUD. You got the, you see that ready thing in the blue line? That is your, reload when you fire your gun, or empty a magazine, depending if you have an autoloader. And oh, great! I guess I surprised them as much as they surprised me. Oh, maybe they'll think it's really perfect. Oh, but oh, great. Oh, great. Great, fantastic. As you can see, it's reloading, it's red. Yes, keep moving. You're going 68 downhill. Go 60 up, we're not going 60. Oh, we're going 68 there for going up there for a second. Yes, keep moving. We can get that Zello. Unlock that gun. You sure got lucky, my gun was not locked. Oh, okay, Patriot are on this side? Really? Okay. See, they can't see the real time. Unlock. That did something. Where am I going anyway? See, when you look... they got me. But, like, what I could have done there is nothing much. Also, all by myself versus a lot of guys, and I mean about MBT-70. And also, my turret was locking. I'm not used to that. I'm used to locking my turret, yeah, but I'm not used to it locking on the stuff. Which is why I don't like the locking on mechanic over the what World Warships has, which is basically press right mouse button, you can look around. I prefer that better because, well, I prefer that more because you can, basically, if someone's in front of you, you can look around and keep your gun oriented, but locking a turret in this game is, you basically have to go back to where your camera was, so your gun doesn't move about. And yeah, and also there's the whole thing about locking on the enemies, which I don't want to happen because I don't like that feature. I mean, it's a good feature if you're running away or circling a guy, but I usually don't use it. Alright, but anyway, so we're in the spectator mode, and if you use your mouse button, you can do this. That is left mouse button. This is right mouse button. And if, oh, by the way, if you die, you get a killer cam. Basically, the camera focuses on your enemy that killed you. And then after that, you switch to another vehicle. However, if you hit right mouse button, you can go back to your Hulk and just look at it and help your teammates or tell your teammates who were in that area. All right, and nothing else to be seen here. So let's keep moving and play another game. Now remember, Armored Warfare, thing with full of tanks. When you lose your vehicle, you can go back to base and pick another one and just keep going, just like that. So don't worry about having to stay in a match and to get all your experience. You get your experience even if you leave your match. You get experience. When you leave your match after you explode, if you die. You don't get experience if you just up and leave a match, so keep that in mind. Our matches in Armored Warfare don't take more than 17 minutes. At the very, very most, they take 20 minutes, but that's rare. But yeah, mostly it's like 9-minute, 8-minute battles, unless you die or you get blitzkrieg, which means the enemy team just rushed you and just steamrolled your face. Then they will be then the match will be over in under 4 minutes. So yeah. You know what, let's use the object since I never used you before. Which means we're gonna look at your details. I'm not gonna look over here, even though I just did. I'm not looking at that right now. I'm just moving my mouse right there. I'm using like the side view in order to see where my mouse is. But yeah, I'm looking at this to see what this thing can do. And now looking at the details. All right, now let's get going. A lot of people are using this guy as well, as you can see up here. Now that I'm thinking about it, you know, Armored Warfare uses a matchmaking system and has been since early access number 1, despite people saying otherwise. But yeah, in the matchmaking system nowadays, it's supposed to match you up with like tiers that are it's supposed to match you up with tiers that are 2 above you or 2 below you. As in, if I'm in tier 3, I can only see tier 5s and see tier 1s. However, that doesn't always work because player count, so you might see tier 6s or 7s sometimes, but the matchmaker is supposed to see you at the very most tier 5s and 1s, and these supposed to be rare. Usually you're supposed to see like tier 4s and 2s, again if you're tier 3. So yeah. Oh, by the way, I got the. Oh no, I didn't. I think I said this in the previous gameplay video, but in case you didn't see that, or in case you just overlooked that, the object 155 was given to people who participated, who participated in early access, and people that played a battle in the stress test. The Narrows encounter. All right. I'm going back to this screen. Below the player count, you can see helpful tips, and below that is your loading bar. So yeah. All right, let's do this. Now I have played the. I definitely have played the M113 before. I most certainly have played the MBT-70 before. I never played this before, mainly because it was just released in the head start.
Affirmative. Gunner, scan for target. Affirmative. Loader, ready up. Driver, move out.
All right, let's do this. Let's see how this thing performs. We're on a hill, which doesn't help. This thing accelerates kind of nicely, I suppose. I mean, Russian tanks or just Russian stuff in general, I'm mad about. I don't like it. Neither do I hate it. I just don't have any feelings for it either way. I'm very neutral about Russian stuff. So I will use it unless it's an AK-47, which I will never use an AK-47. I hate the AK-47. I don't like it. I don't like its face. Basically, that's all it is. But otherwise, Russian stuff, maybe. I'm not. Nah. I'm just mad about it, like I said before. Alrighty. Oh, by the way, this is Encounter, which is different from the normal mode, as in Encounter, you have different spawns from normal mode, as well as you're fighting over a single flag. Or you see that circle on the map in the F5 sector? That is the flag. You're supposed to fight over that and back out of the way for our recon vehicle. That is a recon vehicle right there. He's getting shot at, but let's alleviate him. Oh, he can penetrate my hull, and I can penetrate his hull, so I think I can penetrate. So I think he can penetrate mine. Oh, by the way, you do take damage from running into your teammates, so be careful to not run into them. You don't take a lot of damage unless you just go down the hill full speed and just go right to the guy. Then yeah, you'll take a lot of damage, or he will take a lot of damage. You may take a lot as well, because it's just how the game works. Got his gun. Oh, by the way, the thing about the gun in this game is you can shoot it wherever you like. However, if you shoot down the barrel, you actually damage the muzzle. You damage the muzzle. You damage the barrel block, which spaces up the reload, and you do damage to the vehicle, which I like a lot, which shows in Wolf tanks. But like I was saying, yeah, you can also shoot the barrel wherever you like. You can shoot the side of the barrel all you want. Unlike in Wolf tanks where it bounces. Where it bounces all the time, it only bounces a couple of times. I'm totally going to say try IP with that guy. Alright. Oh, by the way, if you haven't noticed already, yes, this is live commentary. Okay, there is our later brethren, and they finally realized I existed. Finally, it took them long enough.
Target's gone.
No, it's still there. Oh, he turned. That's what happened. Oh, yeah, I might as well explain armor values in this game. They work just like in Wolf tanks, but if you don't know how they work, is basically the armor has a flat value, flat towards you, as in, see, that's angled. That means it's thicker to the shot. Unless the shot is aimed like that, then it is flat to it and has solid and then it has a full armor value. Basically, if the armor value is a 60, if it's angled, it'd be more like 90. So yeah. And the same thing happens if they move the vehicle to the side, which is called side scraping, or just getting lucky to move out of the way like that last guy. which means, yeah, which means it's going to be higher angled still. Which means if it's already angled so the value is 90, if they angle it even more, it's going to be more like 100 or 130. So yeah. See, that's orange. Oh, by the way, and also in this game, you have your vertical, the V in the center of the vertical will change colors depending on your likelihood of penetrating them. It will be green if you can penetrate them all day long. If it's orange or yellow, it means if it's orange or yellow, that means it will that means it have a chance of penetrating, but it's not great. If it's white, that means you can't. If it's red, that means you can't penetrate it. Also, don't even try. And if it's white, that means actually this commander's hatch. If it's white, that means you're going to have no effect. And no effect is basically the round penetrating the vehicle, going to the vehicle, and not doing any damage to the vehicle. As in, if someone shot one of my crates on the side, one of my containers on the side, that would be a no effect. If it just goes right to the container and actually doesn't damage the vehicle anyway. As far as this guy, Gunner, you missed. Gunner, you missed. I might. That guy threw me for a loop. But yeah, you can. Similar to Wolf tanks, you this guy's in a good spot. But I can choose Cupola. Oh, we're on fire. We're on fire. That's not good. That's not good. That's stuck. Good. Yeah. If I had a fire extinguisher, that I would have lived through that, but I did not. Alright, but did I say everything I needed to say? I think so. I think that was a pretty decent game, all things considered. I think, yeah, we're going to the match, so yeah. Oh, yes, to get through armor that you can't penetrate, you don't necessarily get through it, but you look for an area where you can go through it, as in a weak point. Whether the weak point is, let's take, actually, show this off, in case you haven't put those on, this is how it works. Yes, repair, and then auto repair, auto resupply, auto resupply. Alright, actually, before we go into the vehicle, let's look at you, and I want to lower my heat. I want to raise my, normal rounds. We don't have any missiles either. And there we go. Oh, missiles are carried in a separate slot. Okay. That's been changed, I think. Alright, that's fine. Oh, by the way, if you're going into PvP, always carry more of your favorite round than anything else. Because you're going to be needing it. Because in not PvP, but PvE, I was sitting backwards sometimes, but... let's go back to you. We got Mr. Experience. Yeah, but in PvE, you're shooting at lots and lots of stuff. Yeah, because in PvP, there's only 12 vehicles on the enemy team. In PvE, there are a lot more. I mean, they're not on teams either. They're scripted events. They just come on the field, and just trying to kill you. And like in like a horde mode style, sometimes by the time you're going to kill them, pipelines encounter. So, yeah, you always want to carry the most of your favorite round if you're going in PvE. That's a nice tip. Alrighty. Wow, the first time in these two episodes, or two videos, I had nothing to say. These are not episodes, these are videos. This is a gameplay video series, not a Let's Play, or... I would say part of this was a playthrough. Alright, I don't think I've ever done this map on, with Tier 1 so far, so this should be interesting. Oh, by the way, the Object 155 is actually a pretty good tank.
Gunner, scan for target. Affirmative. Driver, move out.
Alright, where you be heading, team? Yeah, they're going right. I'm going left. Now, you always need... Now in Warfare, you pretty much always need people going both ways. However, you don't need people going... You don't need half the team going one way, half the team going the other way. Most of the time. Most of the time, you just put more vehicles on one side, and the other side's just basically vehicles that defend that one side or just go up that one side. Like right here, on this map, you only need snipers over here, being like in this area, and being over there where the PT-76 is, and just being on this line. That's all you gotta do on this map. However, you do need people on the right to A, hold the flag, and B, hold the refinery, which is in the far right center, which is in the which is in between D9 and G9. So yeah. I'm not very... Oh, that's a pad. That's from. My AP rounds won't get through him. Is he coming this way? No, there's a trick with armored fighting vehicles unless it's been patched, and that is using HE rounds. If you use HE rounds if an armored fighting vehicle against a tank, it does damage. It doesn't do a lot of damage as if you were penetrating them with AP rounds, but it does do damage. So yeah. Am I trying to kill him? What am I trying to kill him? I don't have the penetration for him. I've been spotted, which is not good, and didn't spot anything either. Oh no. That's why I've been spotted. That'll be exactly why I've been spotted. Sorry. Okay, my wrist hitting him. Although I can't see it. Oh great, on the object. And the fan's coming. Where's help? Help! I don't have the gun for this. I don't have the gun for this.
Identify target. Hostile.
Reload. Yep, that's the reload. Oh, by the way, when you have an auto loader or an auto cannon or anything like that, you have your magazine. The magazine is displayed over the reload time, which is you see that number that's decreasing right now. Oh, there's the fan. There's the fan. There's the fan. Fan. Holding E to light that guy up. There you go. Oh, come on. I can never get this thing to work. I swear I can never get that thing to work. Oh, and I can flank him. And remember, most tanks have armor in the front and nowhere else. Or most of the armor in the front and the least armor in the back. So you confuse them so my teammate could take him out. That works too. So you remember that. It's not general. Some tanks have a lot of armor in the front and nowhere else. Some tanks have armor all around, like most American tanks. And some tanks just have more armor in the back for some unknown reason. Although that's extremely rare, and I don't think that's even in this game. I was referencing the KB5 and Wolf tanks, but yeah. So you know what you're going up against. Remember from each engagement how that tank performed against you. Even if you lost to it, you still can get experience. You still can learn from that engagement. Which is the general thing about tank games is just learn from those engagements. Learn what you've done wrong and learn what you've done right, so you can do it again. There you go. Target destroyed. First one of the hit start. All right. So you just learn from your mistakes and learn from your victories. It really does help. Oh, but this is encounter. You're going to reload. For reload. The normal hotkey for reload is X. I put it on R because it just makes more sense to me. I'm trying to get over here because there's a way to go down to the other side. Alright, just M113's left. Although, like, GG means a good game, more or less. And also, there's another one at the beginning of matches which people like to say is GLHF, which is good luck, have fun. You might hear me say it, but I say it more sarcastically. Not towards the enemy, of course, not towards my teammates either. But if the guy just goes out there all by himself, I just say good luck, have fun. Or, or if a guy gets seriously damaged, just say good luck, have fun. And then he just do things smart. So yeah. I mean, there's not, like, those aren't the for here when I say look, have fun. You'll see, you hear it when you hear it. Are we going to be able to kill this? Are we going to be able to get the final victory? As I went all the way over here. Oh, he disappeared. Now, when you see the red grayed out like that, or the blue, or when you see the enemy's name get grayed out like that, or darkened, that means that means that's his last record position. Similar to what a stealth game is. Oh, you're so dead now. Unless he kills me. Oh, he's over there. Oh, he's going towards our... I think he's running away. GG. Oh, by the way, when you're typing, hit enter to open the type, and you hit tab to switch between your team and all. So remember, keep it on team if you're talking. If you just want to talk to your team, hit tab if you want to talk to everyone. Don't get them mixed up, because if you get them mixed up, you could lose. You know, your team could lose the game, or bad stuff happens. So make sure. And oh, by the way, how you differentiate between team chat and normal chat is white, team chat is blue. All right. By that match, we got 1,437 experience, 32,569 credits. Our major contributions is 864 spot damage. This is really good for a spying vehicle, or good for a spying vehicle. It's free spotted, and 220 damage, which is just good for everything. And I got mid place on the team, but we didn't really fight anything, and yeah, we were fighting tanks. Oh yeah, I forgot all these turn. Yes, you can turn. Fail. How will that fail? Oh, it's fine. I gotta do this for all the premiums for some reason. Yes. Alright, now we're going to do this for this guy. You don't have to do this for anything else, just the premiums for whatever reason. Oh, by the way, in case you're wondering, open beta is the last reset, as in there'll be no reset between this and the full release, and there'll be no resets after that. So just to let you know. All right, well let's actually we're past halfway point, so let's go into upgrades, and we still look at details of this thing. I forgot, and as you can see, you can get the Green Dragon, which is the title, which you can put up here. There we go, Green Dragon. Yes, one Green Dragon, yes. The Green Dragon M113. Also can get more money, but I prefer to leave the money alone unless I really need it, so I can just use the vehicle reputation and put it in there if I really need to, or any global rotation that I may have. So yeah, but I'm not going to upgrade this as it really doesn't need it. Now, in case, again, if you're new to this series, and if you're new to my channel in general, you may not know, but I prefer not to upgrade my vehicles if I don't really want to or have to. So yeah, I just don't upgrade my vehicles like say the silver, so I can buy tanks, or so I can buy more tanks. So yeah, or not silver credits, because does this look silver to you? I don't think it looks silver to you. It looks green to me, so yeah, that's the green stuff. All right, but anyway, we are out of time. And we're out of time, so yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you guys watching this video. It was up to me. Also, not to be too leave a comment. Tell me what you liked. Tell me just into the series, like what vehicles you want to see next, or tips and I'll play. I'm Modern Warfare open beta head start in general, but even after no tips, anyways, comment if you want to know tip. And I guess see you in a second.